Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit reading for September. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This will not resonate with every Aquarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Aquarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of September, to ask what you need to know about what is happening for you in the month of September, anything that you need to be aware of, look out for, celebrate, and this could hit in any aspect of your life, whether it's love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Really, whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be brought forward, and I hope it is the topic that's weighing on your mind and in your heart the most. So if you have any beings of the light you'd like to welcome at this time to help me provide these messages for you, to be here as you listen to this message, you are welcome to do so. And this could be anything from angels, spirit guides, ancestors, deities, even passed down loved ones are welcome here. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to use the sound bowl to clear the energy. If you are listening to this on headphones, I suggest turning them down just a bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the cards. What I did see when I was closing my eyes is a big money sign. So I wonder if you guys are about to come into a windfall of abundance, if you're about to get that job you really wanted, about to get that pay raise, about to get a boost in your career or boost. And I even feel some of you have something to do with social media, being content creators or trying to start something on your own per se, but hopefully that was a good sign. The letter S may resonate with someone, first, middle, last initial. Someone could have two S's in their name. I'm also hearing Scorpio. Some people got a Scorpio in their chart or maybe dealing with a Scorpio. But let's go ahead and pull the cards to see what may be happening for my beautiful Aquarians in the month of September. So what is the major theme for my Aquarian spirit? Ooh, the universe, the world card. Success, completion, celebration. This feels powerful, Aquarius. I feel that there's this energy of something finally all coming together, and it's like I'm seeing this puzzle piece. Well, really, what I see is like this puzzle that's completed or almost completed. It's just missing that one piece. And some of you have been wondering what that piece is, what has been feeling unfulfilled in your life. Others of you know exactly what that piece is, and you've just been waiting for it to all come together. And finally, the puzzle's complete. You have what it is that you want, and you can start the next chapter in your life. This feels profound, Aquarius. Fixed energy, of course, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy. Something is coming to full circle after a long time. After really being patient, really withstanding the trials and tribulations to get here. I mean, this is the last major arcana. We see the Fool starting off at ground zero, literally, just waiting to see what will happen on the start of a journey. It could have been a spiritual journey, the journey of your career, the journey in a romance. But it's been through it all of it, every single major arcana stage and up until this point. And finally, the universe is saying, you're ready for this, Aquarius. You've mastered this. We're here to give this to you, and you should be excited. Bottom of the deck, yeah, heartache and loss, Aquarius. There's a lot of loss that has happened for you in 2021. Heartbreaks for sure. People, even like with friendships, have fallen apart. Maybe even some of you have lost a loved one in 2021. And it's something that you have been struggling with. And whether this helps or not, you know, it's hard to not see them face to face here, but you know they're with you spiritually. I do feel that recently, like for those of you this resonates with, that you found or keep on finding little reminders or mentors that reminds you of this person, or, you know, their old clothes or a little keepsake they used to have, or maybe even some of you had to clear out a security deposit box or something like that, and it had all their belongings in it and something along those lines. But also I feel this person has become a spirit guide of yours, an angel of yours, who wants you to know that they want to see you happy, and that they will do what they can to send the energy your way of love and light to let you know that they're okay. For those of you that, you know, a loss isn't indicated here, it's just you've been through a lot of upset, a lot of disappointments, a lot of heartbreaks. I'm hearing especially in love for some of you. You went through a major heartbreak. But I do feel whatever was lost, whatever was taken, is going to be given to you tenfold. I don't feel there's a person returning, but I feel you don't need them to return anymore, Aquarius. You're okay now. You're okay now with what has happened. You accepted it, and you're ready to just move forward, leaving it all in the past. And it's come a long way. You really did have to heal a lot within yourself in order to accept this. But the universe is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself, because this is something hard to achieve. And this being the main theme of your September, Aquarius, my goodness, you've earned it. You've earned all the blessings coming your way, the completion that is happening in your life, the success, the abundance, the joy. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. There we go. Moving forward, Two of Wands, Aries energy. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aries. Does not have to be the case. But you're moving forward, Aquarius, and there's exciting new beginnings and opportunities that you can make happen for yourself just by putting yourself out there. Just by going for it, you will be rewarded. Let's get going. Ooh. Beautiful. So bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. So I would like to point out there's 2 3s here. Some of your birthdays could be February 3rd, February 13th, perhaps January 23rd for some of you. But I feel, I don't know, Aquarius, with this card here, in the recent past, there has been something to celebrate. Maybe you've reconnected with friends. Maybe you've reconnected with family members. Maybe you've just decided, even if I did have loss in my life, I can find a way to replace that, or to find new people in my life, or to reconnect with the people I always knew had love for me. Even if it's been months since we haven't talked, even if there has been some space I've had between 2 people, especially during COVID, you know, as we all know, we've been through. But a situation where you felt happy again through other people, through reconnecting with people. You know, I guess for some of you, I really do have to say with this Three of Cups, again, maybe I was wrong with saying there wasn't a reunion. And if there has been a reunion, awesome, between you and someone that you thought was lost or gone. But if maybe I didn't catch up on it because the energy they came in was completely different and completely new. Others of you, you've met someone new that's replaced this person, and that's even great as well. This is Cancer energy. But Aquarius, what's really coming through that I feel very strongly about this month for you in September is that you're really, really finally letting go of what has been lost or what hasn't worked. And instead of being upset like you have been, which you needed to heal, clearly you needed to, but you're done healing. And there's this new vibration about you that is welcoming in the people that match that vibration. New connections, new business opportunities, new networks, or just even, again, reconnecting with the people who've always been by your side, who've always had this support for you. But there has been something to celebrate in the recent past. And I feel for a lot of you, yeah, there has been some sort of meeting of someone that is really excited to have met you. They tell people about you. They show people your pictures saying, I'm really feeling Aquarius. And that's pretty awesome. But let's go ahead and get into this. So at the center of all this is the Two of Wands, Aries energy. The time is now to act, Aquarius. The time is now to move forward. And again, for some of 2021, maybe you've just been sheltered, keeping yourself at a distance just to heal, recuperate, recharge. But it was never meant to be like that for the rest of 2021. You're back in the game, is kind of what I'm hearing. And I feel you have this new passion, this new inspiration, a new goal even, because of some sort of completion that's coming to full circle. And from breaking a cycle, from coming out of a cycle, a new one's beginning, just like that, which is awesome. Sometimes it takes a while for cycles to start, but for you, Aquarius, Spirit knows you're ready to move forward on a new venture, a new relationship. And you've been guided to do this. There has been some sort of sign that you received from Spirit at the perfect moment that you knew it's go time. I don't know if it was a number synchronicity or like, I'm seeing like a light flashing or like something that happened where you're like, wow, thank you, Spirit, that was confirmation for me. Or maybe you'll receive it very soon. I hope this reading provides it. But yeah, it's you're moving forward victoriously. What's crossing this is the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So for those of you, I feel this is very strongly love related. Someone came in quick. Someone came in a bit fast, they're really into you, let's just say. For those of you this is resonating with. And it's like they sent message after message. They wanted to come see you. They wanted to drive to see you. They were really excited to get everything started. But maybe up until this point, you were just a little bit maybe apprehensive, especially if you did go through a big heartbreak. You didn't know if it was the right time to move forward with everything. But I even feel for some of you who may still be struggling with wondering, are you sure, Mermaid? Are you sure I can do this? Are you sure Spirit has my back? You pretty much have all the armor on. Spirit's just waiting for you to get on the horse and pursue it. You're protected, is what I'm hearing. And much of that protection, yeah, Spirit, but also from what you've already learned. You have discernment with this Knight of Swords. You have this intelligence to cut through all the BS and get to where you want to go. And I feel because of what you have accomplished with your healing, with your awakening, with whatever it is you've been doing to get to this level of vibration, Spirit says, I'll even give you the shortcut to it. Because you've done all the previous work to where if this was someone who hasn't gone through what you've been through, yeah, I'd give them a bit of a test. But with you, Aquarius, I'll let you through. It's like you're getting in the VIP section of Spirit's, blessing space. the, VIP list. And I'm not trying to, just hype you up. But really, it's that you've earned it. What's crowning this is the Lovers, and this is mainly why I feel for some of you this is romantically related. Someone is in your life because Spirit brought you two together for the purpose of replacing what has been lost. What you thought you were going to be so happy with someone, they turned out to be someone that really wasn't going to risk not risk per se, but to actually act on this connection, act on the passion you guys shared as much as you were going to. Maybe there are certain things they were tied to. Maybe there are certain fears they had around it. Whatever the case is, they didn't act. And that was enough of a message for you. But especially with this Knight of Swords here, I feel for those of you who have found someone new or who are connecting with someone new, this is the exact person you wanted to have. Someone who will do the walk and the talk, and who is in alignment with you, with the Lovers and the upright. I always feel this energy of you two having the same type of ideas of what you want in love, the same goals in love. Like with the Lovers, you're not going to get matched with, if someone wants a long-term connection, they're not going to get matched with, you know, a sporadic playette. Especially when it's crowning this whole reading. You see someone who sees you exactly who you are, and they love every bit of it. Now, others of you, if this is not romantic related, this is the time you're in alignment with what it is you've wanted to be a part of your puzzle, right? To complete what has been missing in your life. And for a lot of you, I feel a part of your healing was, whether you resonate with whatever side, right? So some of you either had like a very under-nurtured feminine or under-nurtured masculine. Whatever it was, you worked on whatever was not so nurtured. And it's brought this whole new completion to you of this yin and yang energy that you have started to balance, which is powerful. Because once your feminine and masculine energies are on point, there's nothing you can't accomplish. And when they're both in good intention, goodwill, high vibration, you will be on your path no matter what. Because when you act out of a place of love, and when your idea matches your heart and your heart's intentions, and it's part of Spirit's plan for you, is what I'm hearing, then you're all set. Given that doesn't mean you're never going to go through something hard again, but at least you'll get over it a lot quicker and a lot sooner than before. There's a union happening here, whether it's with another person or with what it is you've been really wanting and yearning for. Yearning is the key here. Wow. Reading this is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. A lot of work has been done, and it's been completed. You know, some people want to take the shortcuts that aren't given to them. Some people think they could hop over the fence or the wall and make it to the other side, but then they have no idea what to do once they get there. They were underprepared. But you, Aquarius, took the time to do the work. And it feels healing involved. It feels mastery of your shadow even, or looking at your shadow and kind of realizing what still needed to be healed, what still triggered you, what still attracted certain karmic cycles to you that you no longer wanted to be a part of. But finally you're at that place of completion where you could put the wands down off your back. Give yourself a pat on the back for all the work you've done. You made that final push. You're at the finish line. And now I think you're going to see what you will be rewarded with by making it to the finish line. Recent past, yeah, the Hangman, Pisces energy. Yeah, you were in a period of transition. And Spirit wasn't going to get you out of that space until you were fully ready. And you felt at times of giving up. You felt at times of just not knowing if it was ever going to happen for you. But during that moment of pause, you went in reflection. You went into an awakening. And there may have been, with this heartache and loss, something very, very profound that happened to you in 2021 that led you to this awakening, as so many awakenings start. That really did break you down at every level, but was meant to build you back up again, or to take you into another perspective that you've never seen before. You shed your old skin, Aquarius. I'm seeing snake energy here, and not the biblical, societal role that we place on the snake. No, the snake is actually very, very powerful medicine. It's a medicine of transformation, of wisdom. And you're shedding the old skin of what doesn't, of who you no longer are, and you're becoming the person you're always meant to be. That's how this feels. Ooh, I almost got chills right there. Felt that energy. What you need to know is 6 of Wands. There is a reason to celebrate. There is a reason to feel this success. And give yourself that opportunity to tell yourself, look how far I've come. Look what I've achieved. Look at what has happened to me. And yet I'm still here, still standing, better than ever. Because instead of choosing to let the whole wall fall on me and let brick by brick keep me down, I push them off. And I'm going for it. I'm more vibrant than ever. I'm more passionate than ever. And if you're not feeling this now, Aquarius, you will by the end of September. It's inevitable with all the energy around you. And if some of you are coming into union with a soulmate, it's finally the one that makes you feel like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to have been with someone else, or this is how everyone else feels when I scroll through and see these Instagram, Facebook pictures of people being with their other one, and I was wondering when my time was. Here it is. But this is that finish line, Aquarius, that I was talking about too. Regardless of what this means for you, as this is general, you're ending this whole race, this whole journey on top. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what the oracle cards have to say. What does Aquarius need to know for September, Spirit? Purification with rain. Yeah. You've really, I mean, with the heartache and loss and the Hanged Man, and it didn't hit me until the Hanged Man, it feels like a lot of shadow work that you've been doing. And shadow work, really, it's so hard. A lot of people don't like to do it. A lot of people are happy with the shadow, happy with the ego, and then still claim that there's nothing wrong with them. You were courageous enough to sit with your shadow and either choose to be different or choose to accept it. And if you were to accept your shadow, how can I use it for my highest and greatest good? Because let's face it, no one doesn't have a shadow. We're all human. We have been born with human needs and survival instincts and traits, and without the shadow, we would just be going through life in this false positivity that would get us continuously robbed, destroyed, stomped all over by people who are primarily run by their shadow. So I think with you, Aquarius, though, with purification, you've done a lot of healing with the shadow and a lot of empowerment with the shadow. And fully accepting yourself. And maybe even that missing piece of the puzzle had nothing to do with what was outside of you. It really had to do with what you felt was incomplete with you. Or what you felt, maybe if I only had this, I would feel better. But you realized that was just the ego trying to tell you that you couldn't fulfill that within yourself, which isn't the truth. But there's something you purified in your life that was karmic. But the rain has made it all clean again, or all clear. You know, that song coming up, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Name the song in the comments below. I'm horrible with names. But maybe that will resonate with someone, the song name for someone to look up. Let's go ahead and keep going. Beautiful. And then we have Owl, follow your intuition. Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense with the Two of Wands. So people don't really give the wand, the fire energy, credit for intuition. They usually give that to water, but fire is very intuitive, is very spiritual. It's that light within when everything is dark and we are about to lose to the despair, and that fire and light within us lights again to let us know we can make it through. That is intuition. And maybe owl energy you resonate with. Owl could be a totem animal of yours. You could have an owl tattoo or owl whatever at your house, paintings, sculptures, what have you. The goddess Athena is very connected to this card that some of you may resonate with. And maybe I mentioned that for another sign. I don't remember which one, if I did it all. But your intuition now is on point. And there's this fire in you, this drive in you to go for people and places and situations and things. Almost with like the Fool energy, but more wise than the Fool, which is even more powerful. Because when you have the excitement, the optimism of the Fool with the intelligence and wisdom of this card here that resides within you, you're unstoppable. You have the courage to go after what you want, and you have the discernment to know what is right for you and what is wrong. And you have a good feeling about someone new in your life or someone you've recently met, and I feel you have every bit to be excited about this. But also some of you, this is your psychic awakening, or the awakening that I've been talking about this whole time. Your intuition has been enhanced and will be enhanced and continue to do so in the month of September. Let's keep going. What does Aquarius need to know about the month of September, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know about the month of September? Whoo, yes. Number 23 with great abundance. And this carries Sagittarius energy. You are in abundance. You will receive abundance because you know you are abundant. You know that there are times and cycles of lack, but just as there are cycles of lack, there's cycles of abundance and prosperity. And I feel with this newfound passion, inspiration, completion, ascension, you will have abundance all around you because you see it within and without. I'm going to go ahead and read the excerpt from the book, because not only does the book give a good excerpt and prompt for it, but it also provides the deities that are associated with this card. So let's see. Stay where you are and grow what you need there, as this is a fertile time and place. Grapes will indicate that magic is about, especially from the garden. So get out there, as you will find opportunity and inspiration. Family stability, happiness, and tradition, and the way they can support you are all things that should be remembered and implemented. Don't be disingenuous, and be very careful not to cancel appointments. May mean something to you guys. Uses: fertility, wealth, mental strength, garden magic, abundance. The deities: Dionysus, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, provide the pronunciation in the comments. Hathor, Epona, Persephone, the Muses, Morgan. The moon is the celestial association, and Sagittarius is the astrological sign. Yeah. So, a couple things stood out to me, and something with family and the family support, but what really stood out was remember. And I feel for some of you, if there has been trouble with your family, just not getting along, or some sort of wounds around that kind of implemented to your shadow, I feel some of you have finally come to accept what has happened in your family. And this is, I know if it's not for all of you, just bear with me for a second, but maybe the lack of love, the lack of support, but knowing, or maybe finally accepting to finally let it go, because that's all we really do for forgiveness, is not to let it hold place within us anymore. To forgive our parents, or whoever raised us, because they did the best they could with what they had. And some of you, that really surrounded with why you felt you were attracting the wrong people in your life, is because that is what was shown to you, or how you felt you could only receive based on how some of you were raised. Random point may resonate with some, but again, you will be abundant. You will be blessed. There's an importance about canceling something. Don't do it. I don't know why that's coming through very strongly here. But yeah, you will have an amazing time all month long in September. I do feel you're regaining your strength. Your awakening is done, and now you're seeing the world like Dorothy does once she kind of lands in the land of Oz. But let's go ahead and get one more card for my beautiful Aquarians. See if there's anything else you need to know about the month of September. See what totem animal is with you in September. Ooh. Okay, so we have two cards here. 62 with Turtle Spirit and Brown Spirit. So number 9, number 62 may mean something to you guys. And what this says is slow and steady wins the race. and then take the time out. So with this card, let's talk about it. I feel Hermit card with this energy, but because 2 cards came out, I do feel this is indicating, like I said in the beginning of the reading, that you may have had to isolate yourself to heal, to recuperate, recharge, and maybe like the bear, you went in hibernation in some sort of spiritual way. Dark night of the soul for some of you, or even just kind of needing to figure it all out. Your weaknesses, your strengths, your shadow, your light, how to do it all. And by doing that has really been beneficial to you, Aquarius, in more ways than maybe you may realize. And then with 62, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. I mean, I feel life is going to change in rapid ways for you with that Knight of Wands crossing the whole reading. That there's going to be things coming out, and it may feel overwhelming. And if you need to take a step to, or maybe if you realize, like when you're being triggered, when you're feeling overwhelmed, know that life can go at the place you would like it to go, even when you're faced with unexpected situations, with, out of the blue turns. When you take it at the pace you're comfortable with, whether that is fast or slow, you will be happiest when you go at the pace that you will feel most secure with. And to remind yourself that everything happens for a reason. And when you're persistent, when you're ambitious, when you have that drive that I felt so strongly in the reading, and you keep your eyes on the prize no matter what life throws at you, you will succeed. You will be victorious. And you will have a reason to celebrate. But know that if you felt up until now or up until September that there's been a lot of blocks, they're being removed. They absolutely are. And that maybe during the Hanged Man that you felt so frustrated with, there was a time of pause so you can get it all together before this blessing, before this completion, before this success comes in, and you can fully enjoy it without any sort of disruptions, any sort of lower vibrational energies that would tell you you don't deserve this, or there's something more I need. I don't know, I feel like for most of you that lack energy is being healed and being dissolved. And knowing that at whatever pace I'm abundant. When blessings are coming in fast or slow, I am abundant, and remaining in that truth. And it will forever change your mindset moving forward in life. What a beautiful reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free customized gift box from me? I'm doing this new giveaway to give back to my lovely tribe of supporters because you guys are so amazing. I want to give back in some way, so I'm selecting one lucky subscriber to win a free customized gift box from me that contains stuff such as a pulled tarot card for me, an oracle card for me, an interpretation of those cards specifically catered to you, a crystal that I select that I feel resonates with your energy, and so much more. If you're interested in entering your chance to win a customized gift box, open up the description box, scroll down a bit, and you'll see the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.